Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentleman, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentleman on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Welcome back again, everybody, to the 1987 Supermod. I am your host, Brad Drake, and this is the World Wrestling Federation. And here we are filming our third episode of Primetime Wrestling, everybody. And we are in Louisville, Kentucky at Freedom Hall, and we have a big card lined up tonight. All right, let's go ahead and give things a rundown here. We're going to make a change right off the bat here. We do not need two junior heavyweight matches in a row here. So we are going to partner Steve Gatorwolf here. Gary Starr, Steve Gatorwolf, and Gary Starr versus the Rockers. We're making a change here. Oh boy, what did I just do? Here we go. Versus the Rockers. So we're making a change here, everybody. All right. We're going to see the Rockers in action, a dark match along with Tiger Mask. That's going to be our two dark matches. We are going to have Danny Davis and singles action, Dangerous Danny Davis, that is, not to be confused with Nightmare Danny Davis. We're going to see the Can-Am Connection in tag team action. We are going to see, got to make an adjustment here, and boy, we got a mess going here. We're going to see Nikolai Volkoff in singles action. Jake the Snake Roberts will be around. King Kong Bundy, the walking condominium, will be in a singles match. We're going to see the Killer Bees in tag team action against Tiger Chung Lee and Killer Khan. And then our main event, everybody, we're going to see Billy Jack Haynes and Ken Patera against the unlikely duo of Harley Race and Macho Man Randy Savage. We're going to see some big promos here. The Can-Am Connection is going to throw one down. Nikolai Volkoff is going to cut a promo. We should see an excellent one here with Jake the Snake Roberts. King Kong Bundy will do a promo. The Killer Bees will also do a promo. And we're going to see a special one from the Macho Man Randy Savage and Harley Race, everybody. So we're going to make one quick adjustment here and take Steve Gatorwolf off, and we're going to put the Raider in place. And here we go with the Raider. He's the one that's going to face Nikolai Volkoff. There we go. So, with all that said, everybody, let's get to booking. So here we go with our opening bout. It, of course, is a dark match, 5 minutes. We have Gatorwolf. We got to adjust this. Dark. Gatorwolf and Starr versus the Rockers. And, of course, Steve Gatorwolf is the guy that the WWF had high hopes for. And he turned out to not be what they thought he was going to be, and then became enhancement talent for the rest of his time with the WWF. So here is Gary Starr, and here are the Rockers. All right. So we're going to give the win here to Marty Genadi. Remember, everybody, this is a dark match, pre-show match. And next, we are going to see Tiger Mask defend that World Junior Heavyweight title. And he is going to defend it against, got to double check here, Dick Flanagan. So here we go. Flanagan versus Tiger Mask. And remember, this is something cool that we're doing by bringing that title back. As we know, in the real life, it was already long gone, and New Japan had its own title. All right, here is Tiger Mask. World Junior Heavyweight title is on the line. And Tiger Mask, everybody, is going to get that victory. So there we go. This one is in the books. Now, we are on to the main card. And we are going to see Gustavo Mendoza against Dangerous Danny Davis. They, of course, are going to go 3 minutes. And Davis is going to get the win here. Gustavo Mendoza had been around a little bit, spent some time in Mid-South and some other territories. And now he is making dates for us as enhancement talent. There we go. Dangerous Danny Davis with the victory here, everybody. And up next, we have a Can-Am Connection promo. This promo is not going to be very good, so we are going to have Gene Okerlund help them out. And they are in a feud, I believe, with the Islanders. At least they should be. But I guess they're not. So we will put them in a feud with the Islanders eventually here. We'll just leave that one open-ended then. All right, here we go. Rick Martel, Tom Zank, and they're doing the promo with Mean Gene Okerlund. Entertainment, and the countdown is on to the famous flake out of Tom Zank. And of course, we're going to do it in the Savior. All right, here we go. Horowitz and Bill Jordan against the Can-Am Connection. Barry Horowitz, of course, one of the greatest enhancement wrestlers of all time. Here we go. Jordan and Horowitz versus the Can-Am Connection. This one, of course, is going to go 3 minutes. And here is Barry Horowitz. Here is Bill Jordan. And here is the Can-Am Connection. And we are going to have Crazy Tom Zank get the win here. 3 minutes. And this one goes the way of the Can-Ams. All right, Nikolai Volkoff is going to cut a promo here. He always did some interesting promos. And is Volkoff still in a feud? He is not. Okay. So we will have Mean Gene Okerlund help him out too, because Nikolai Volkoff tends not to do the greatest of promos on his own. All right, so we have entertainment. This one's booked. Let me double check that Can-Am promo. Yeah, we want to make sure that Gene Okerlund. There we go. Gene Okerlund will be a factor there. All right, the Raider is up against Nikolai Volkoff. They're going to go 3 minutes. And here we are, the Raider versus Volkoff. Here he is. Here is the Raider. And here is Nikolai Volkoff. Volkoff, of course, is going to get the win. Meanwhile, he's got a tag team partner that has not made his debut yet in Boris Zhukov. All right, Jake the Snake Roberts is up next. And you know he's going to deliver with a promo. So he's going to cut his promo on Randy Savage. As a person, I can't stand Jake Roberts, but I do respect what he did in the ring for as long as he did it. All right, he's talking to Gene Okerlund here, and he's talking about that Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Here we go. Entertainment, off screen, and booked. All right. Jerry Allen, who got a win in the recording we just did yesterday, going to take the fall here to Jake Roberts. Here we go. Jerry Allen, sometimes tag team partner of Danny Spivey. And he is going to take the loss here for Jake the Snake Roberts. Here we go. Jake Roberts with the W. And that one is in the books now. All right, up next here we have King Kong Bundy cutting a promo. And he does do good promos. King Kong Bundy is not in a feud with anybody. And here we go. There's King Kong Bundy. Entertainment. He's talking with Mean Gene. And that one is booked. And I just noticed that we have 2 tag matches in a row here, everybody. That's okay. All right, Scott Casey, the man with the attitude problem. Very good wrestler, but caused trouble. He's on Facebook. You can befriend him if you want. I'm friends with him. All right, Scott Casey against King Kong Bundy here. I think Scott Casey was in his 40s already here at this point. There he is. Yep, 40 years old. Here is King Kong Bundy. And Bundy with the W here. All right, up next we have the Killer Bees cutting a promo. And they are in a feud with Demolition. And so we have B. Brian Blair. And Jumpin' Jim Brunzell. One heck of a combination. They were a great team. Both of them were capable hands on their own, and both of them made good teams with other opponents. They were just excellent together, and they had a great run in the WWF. All right, here is Demolition Smash. Off screen, off screen. Entertainment, entertainment. This one is booked. And up next, we have their tag team match, which is a 12-minute bout. And we have Khan and Lee versus the Killer Bees. Here is Killer Khan. Big dude, the very end of his career here against Tiger Chung Lee, who is still wrestling in his 70s today. And here are the Killer Bees. And we're going to give the win here to B. Brian Blair. Clean win on TV for the baby faces. The fans will eat it up. All right, we are going to have a Randy Savage. You know what? I'm going to make a change here. We are going to go with Billy Jack Haynes versus Randy Savage. There's no reason to have a tag match here. That was an error on my part. And we're going to fix that right now. Okay, so we are going to have Macho Man Randy Savage cuts a promo on Jake Roberts. Here is Randy Savage. He's talking to Gene Okerlund. And he's talking about Jake Roberts. Keep that feud healthy and alive. All right, entertainment, off screen, booked. And now we have our main event here, which is 16 minutes. Haynes versus Savage. And here is Billy Jack Haynes. Here is Randy Savage. And the Macho Man is going to get the win here, everybody. But he's going to do it heel style. And Billy Jack Haynes is still in that feud with Hercules. So Hercules is going to interfere against Haynes. Now that's good 80s WWF TV right there. All right, we got 7 minutes to play with. We're going to add a Hulk Hogan promo. Exclamation point. All right, here is the Hulkster. Entertainment, and he's talking to Mean Gene. And we'll bring this one back. There we go. All right, we're ready to rock and roll here, everybody. Let's see how we do. All right, Steve Gatorwolf and Gary Starr, they lose to the Rockers, and the Rockers get that win with the Rocker Shocker. Remember, it's going to be some time here before the Rockers end up on television. And for those of you unfamiliar with the situation, this is the point where the Rockers got fired from the WWF and then went back to Memphis, I believe, and then eventually back to the AWA. Lots of green here. Green equals money, and the Rockers are a future big money team. All right, Tiger Mask gets the win here over Dick Flanagan with that Tiger suplex. 47 overall for this match. Not bad. All right, Dangerous Danny Davis over Mendoza. 38. 60 and a 41 gets a 38. How the hell does that happen? Red Text the Doom. Not too many takeaways. This one blows my mind. 60 and a 41 gets a 30. I don't know. I can't explain it. All right, here we go with a promo from the Can-Am Connection. And we get a 66, mostly due to the help of Mean Gene Okerlund here. And we have lots of green, and green equals money. All right, Horowitz and Jordan here against the Can-Am Connection. 66 overall, 90, 70, 55, 22 lands us a 66. Lots of green. Green equals money. Nikolai Volkoff gets a 69 in his promo here, and I'm sure most of that came from the help of Mean Gene Okerlund. All right, the Raider against Volkoff. Volkoff gets a 70. The Raider gets a 31. And Volkoff wins with that bear hug. 52 overall. All right, Jake Roberts cuts a promo. 87, outstanding score. A little bit of green here. A lot of bit of green, I should say. And 87 overall. We're moving on to Jerry Allen versus Jake Roberts. Roberts gets the win with that DDT. There's more green here. We're looking good. Lots of green. King Kong Bundy has a rough go of it here, which is pretty uncommon. He usually scores better than this on his promos. 62 overall for Bundy. All right, Scott Casey against King Kong Bundy here. Bundy gets an 80. Good deal. Big splash win over Scott Casey. 70 overall for this squash match. And, yep, there it is. There's a bonus for a well-executed squash. Casey's had himself in some trouble. Maybe this will straighten him out. All right, Hogan cuts a promo here with Gene Okerlund. 97 overall. And the champion is looking good. All right, up next here, the Killer Bees cut a promo. They only get a 68, but again, that's not terrible. Keeps their feud with Demolition going. And a little bit of Red Text to Doom there against B. Brian Blair. These promos are all over the place. Like, you never know what you're going to get from one promo to the other with the same people. It's way too all over the place. You just never know. All right, up next here, we have Killer Khan and Tiger Chung Lee against the Killer Bees. This match gets a 79. Good score, 86 and an 80 for the Killer Bees, 59 to 51 for Khan and Tiger Chung Lee. We got good stuff here with the Killer Bees getting the victory. All right, Randy Savage cuts a 100 promo, and that's exactly what we want to see. Outstanding promo, and I'm expecting a big score for the main event also. 86 for the main event, 97 and 82. We get an 86 overall for the main event. The Macho Man wins with that flying elbow drop after the mighty Hercules interferes against his feud mate, Billy Jack Haynes. Let's finish this one up, everybody. Got a 91 overall. We get an increase in 2 regions. Good stuff. We can go ahead and finish this show. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this one. We're going to be back tomorrow for Week 4's tapings. So for those of you looking for us on social media, you can find us on facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. You can also find us over on Reddit under the subreddit of TEW 2020 Friends. Don't forget, we're also on Discord under 1987 Supermod. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and drop us a line below. Let us know what you think of the channel so far. Now, for those of you that want these shows early and YouTube ad-free, you can find them over on patreon.com/PowerCast Network. It's only $5, everybody. You can become a member. Remember, that's cheaper. That is cheaper than buying a cup of coffee at Starbucks. That $5 is going to give you access not only to these shows early and YouTube ad-free, but it's also going to give you access to all of our spreadsheets, all of our bonus shows, all of our bonus features, and a whole lot more, everybody. Check it out today, patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back in action tomorrow.